Richard Ofori, he's going to mean his job today, don't let more than 2 in Pomozo, like.
International goalkeeper for Ghana, international break. So he's the one that is going to lead their line to this afternoon for Orlando Pirates.
This is a young boy that has got ambitions, and he has done very well, tremendous well in the first game that he played. He did warn us before when he was...
A score that matters. Is it a score that takes us to extra time? Is it a score that takes us to penalties?
I think it will be a score that will take us to extra time, but from the look of things, I don't know.
Shy 3.
3. Only if Pirates can allow Chiefs to come back.
Andile, the score is going to be 2-1. We're playing against a Kaizer Chiefs team that has not scored.
Guys
in studio, Andile Ngube alongside Toto Kumalo as well as Pumuzo Manenge. We have seen a history of this team way back to 1970 when the first game was played. The best Soweto Derby star came off the bench in a previous encounter, and they played these two teams here. Let's talk about the formation here with me is Temba Chokozela. Matches together, Kaizer Chiefs and Orlando Pirates. It will tell you from 1985, there's no team that should be able to overturn a final deficit in a game in the second leg. Can they? They won both their matches, and including a cup tie that they drew, but Pirates have dominated here today. They might not be without Lodge today. They might also be having a situation where one of the key players in Zuka Manja is Gavin Hunt, making it clear that had Kama or one of the players scored the goals they were supposed to have scored in the start of last week's derby, we could be talking a totally different story. Mator returns, one that are returning on right and left back respectively for the Amakosi. Anthony, Teddy, Vieira, Akumu, Agai. Will be 9-time champions Orlando Pirates joining them in the final. You can see full stretch, player catching. That is Blom. So long ball played forward, chested down near side of a field. Jürgen Sassmann is the man that has scored 2 goals for Chiefs in this tournament. Into the penalty area, ball played across from Soweto. Blom, another Sowetan on the field of play. And then another kick coming. Sassmann making a run. Parker is there as well. Ball played into the penalty area. I remember watching him play for the under-20s. Brilliant player. Sassmann gets there. Play the ball back to Akbe. Long ball played in by Pirates, cleared away.
Castro kabadlali abayingozi uqalekashidla uyile namkoltsheni ukhama philata lalithuba leKaizer Chiefs bangasebenza kusini na uthi makabuze kodwa ke lase yabanqolisa yena Richard Ofori thatha nje ukulula ubenza ipasi amakhona first touch yabo Kaizer Chiefs uzawuthini ngokho ino uthi lephola lana nedifuna pha kuye uthina nakupheke wenza impasa amukhadoso impasa molene ingafaka iKaizer Chiefs engozini izathini ngokulanda Pirates ingayisebenzisa kusini na kodwa itackle majika na amatye abezi sonke utshilo Dr. wathi miracles do happen bajonga nje lephola ngelixa umuntu ethetha ngemiracle nanku Dion Hoto 1-2 emashini uyilo Dion Hoto uzathini kwakho Dion Hoto ipasa lephola kodwa uye wayilahla kwelityeli County Vumele, what a 10, Dion Hoto. Betu Sassmann, wow. This is better Dr. Kumalwezi. Good job, Vincent Pule. I saw me Sassele. We let my machine go Vincent Pule. We have a job about Talibakwabo.
He's the 90 with the players. He never sits down unless he has to. Manyama, poor across from him, easily towards the far side of the field. Reef Frosler, he's twisted his head. But then there's no rule or law that says you have to force players. You can see when he lands. Look at that left foot. And then he put the pressure and all the pressure on it. And for Mepongo is the man that's just been introduced now by the Amakosi, but they have to deal with the defending chance here coming in from Vincent Pule. And that to the man you'd have scored in 2 successive derbies if he had found the back of the net there, Vincent Pule. Pule, Makaringe. Still Makaringe, Pule.
Why we are Dion Hoto? Why are you what? Yeah, Pirates are done. Was a teen go Dion Hoto Glopaleo. If I just feel level Manyama, we look Glopaleo Lego. If I just talk about Tani, like him from Jula Richard Poleso, by we are offensive Pulebio Tisa, Richard Ofori, what's impossible? A lot of Pirates, Portugal, Matamako. befamba bangoku ibhola ide iphumele ngaphandle izawuthina Orlando Pirates bathi maziye phambili ezo bhola ezo bakhangela ngoku lithuba elikwakhona Orlando Pirates bangenzi nje unothanda Dion Hoto first touch. The idea was good.
Joburg to the Buccaneers via Bidvest. Chiefs, long ball, penalty area, looking for that attack there, nobody there. Changase now for Chiefs. Still in Changase going, Changase laying the ball near side, also his pass, not the bend. Against the winner of this encounter. And that's how we come to the end of the first 45 minutes. Can see the players of Chiefs, their body language says it all. They really don't look convinced. They need to be given.
Dr. Kumalo ngelixa singena kwisiqingatha sesibini somdlalo azikho inguqu ezenziwe amaqela amabini ngelixa esusa ibhola kuyi-Fortune Makaringe le bhola ye-Kaizer Chiefs 1-2 ingathi ikhona into ethethwe kuyi-Governor beka nje kulula nje le bhola leyo ngoku i-Kaizer Chiefs ingasebenza kusini nelithuba bangayigoba nje le bhola leyo ihamba nje phansi le bhola leyo bathi ngaphandle kuphila qela bahleli ngokwihafu ye-Orlando Pirates bayigoba nje ngokulula naku-Richard Ofori kuba kambe sifuna wena Ben Motshwari esasulusa bala one touch 1-2 Orlando Pirates wow quick bana nabo thulani bayile pha ngaphambili ezasusa nje ngokulula le bhola leyo.
It was much better, but here comes Lepasa. The moment. Tell your name about the niece later on and how well she plays. Absolute brilliant. Johnson rattles the upper crossbar. And it's all about coming out and fighting very hard. Here comes the Buccaneers now. Otto! Keeper makes a save. No! Gone forward. Cardoso chasing back. Otto takes a shot. Ape did somehow bundle the ball into the path of a man coming his way. And into the back of the net the ball goes. 4-0 the score on an aggregate. 1-0 for the day. And Chiefs exposed at the back. That's what happens. When you chase the game, you're bound to find yourself exposed. Blistering pace from Dion Otto. And Fortune Makaringe scoring his second Soweto Derby goal. When you try and attack, you will be exposed because you leave something open at the back. And they just rattled the crossbar, but Makaringe just found the back of Inge. Taps the ball into the back of the net. This is his second goal. The likes of Walaza, to mention a few. The passer is lacking on the line. He's looking for another goal here. Long ball played in. And keeper comes out and pumps the ball. Nebocha Manyama is also out. And Castro is the last one to go off for Chiefs. Here comes Paris, where Figo comes from. They call him Figo. Those know him very well. Lindam Tambo. Have a look at this. He had the passer next to him, but he stood up and he went forward and he put it past the goalkeeper. Dion Otto once again, the supplier. He's having a wonderful game, Dion Otto. And Ninamtambo scores in a derby as well. This now really in the Soweto derby, and that is goal number 5. Zimthorpe stand up. Soweto stand up. He's not far from calling. And then he moved to Chippa United for join the Buccaneers. Something they did which was very interesting last season. Lindam Tambo, Erozolet and Kolisi Matuku. They played Chippa United. It was with Dan Malesela all the way. Ball played in, penalty, a shot coming in.
Lalithuba lana Pirates kwakhona ngoku ingaba sisikhonkwane uzothini Collins uyabajonga abadlali bokwabo uthi mandibuze ijezi number lalithuba lePirates what a dummy bandwendele isolos basijonga nje lebhola eKaizer Chiefs sebenza lajonga kwakhona ngoku leLorlando Pirates ifuna nje intloko zabadlali uphuma kunye neLeopards basijonga nje lebhola leLorlando Pirates kwi-breaks yabasifunyana liqela leLorlando Pirates attempts on goal uyayibona nje shots at goal zithande ukuba liqela kwiqela leLorlando Pirates 7-3 ikhona into abanokuthi bayenze bazawuthini ukuzakhele nankulu ipasa uzawucela nje ijezi ninzi kufuneka bakwenze Lazarus Kambole Ian Sussman ngoba nje kulula nje lebhola leyo susa ngokhalas leyo theka inqabe igqiba kuyisusa nje lebhola leyo wayivuthela impempe kwabo omnumzana phila ngenkosi.